Double simcha this morning as we get together with the Sharps and the Coggins and their families to celebrate two wonderful girls into the covenant of the Jewish people. Yesterday in the synagogue we finished the book of Vayikra, the book of Leviticus, using 2 or 3 words, chazak, chazak, v'nid chazek. The word chazak means strong, and we have 2 words of chazak, 2 words of strength. We hope that these 2 young ladies will bring us, that's right, your beautiful smile, extra abundant strength for the Jewish people. We're going to first offer a bracha for baby number 1, who will be named in a few moments. So we want to invite, along with Samantha, Mason, Aiden, and Stella, and their sister to be named in a few moments, along with grandparents, Mary and Candy, Ruth and Steve, if you'll join us, as the Chazan offers a bracha formally announcing a new member of the Jewish people this morning.
Eloheinu Elokeinu, Hayam Yisrael Hazot, V'avilim Avikaresh Israel. Asher Pesha Bat Meir V'Shulamithita Yismach Ori.
Thank you.
Makatu Velanarzi Parlatum Yitnelida Etsati Ashashati Neima V'Yamlar Eloheinu Ma'ashakatu Yakim Tzachar V'Chokta V'Chorav Chesed Al Shonah Hodu, get up me, Hodu. Alright. Kito. Ki. Elam. Pasto. Zontak. Anak. Aja. Esha. Bat. Even Mihinda. Idolat. Yei. Ratzon. Shizgara. 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 Masim Tovim. Omar. Amen.
Our God and God of our ancestors sustain this beautiful girl. Let her name be known amongst the Jewish people as Batya Esha, as Bria Mera Sharp. May her parents be blessed with strength. May her parents and grandparents and brother and sister find joy in their daughter, their sister, their granddaughter. As it is written in the Torah, it's written in the Bible, it was this child I prayed for, and Adonai has granted me what I have sought. Fulfill for her, Adonai, our God, that which is written. She opens her mouth with wisdom. The Torah of loving kindness is upon her tongue. Look at that beautiful tongue. Let us give thanks to Adonai, for Adonai is good. God's loving kindness is forever. May this child, Batya Pesha, B'Yafera, grow into greatness as a blessing to her family, to the Jewish people, to all of humanity. May her parents, her brother, Aiden, her sister, Stella, and grandparents be privileged to watch her grow up. One day to the wedding canopy, not too soon into the football, okay? And enjoy the blessings of Torah and good deeds. And together we say,
Amen.
So, before we say Brei Pri Hagafen for this naming, a few extra gifts.
Thank you, everyone. It's hard to go on when the rabbi and the cantor are trying to talk and everyone else is. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruthie. That was really good.
Without a mic.
Before we give gifts, Samantha Mason a few words about her daughter, Bria.
I just want to thank everyone for coming today to share this special moment with Mason, Aiden, Stella, Bria, and myself. I will never forget the day of July 9, 2008. It was the day one heartbeat was heard for the first time and another heartbeat was heard for the last time. That heart that I believe now beats within Bria was that of Burton Emanuel Garber, known to me as my Poppy too. He was a man full of so much love, pride, determination, courage, stubbornness, strength, and so much more. He was truly the rock and foundation of the family. When looking up the meaning of Bria, the adjectives were noble, exalted, virtuous, strong one. How fitting that they all reminded me of what my Poppy too was to me. And I know that he lives within... I know that he lives within her. Today, Bria was given the Hebrew name Batya, which means daughter of God. What I wish for Bria is the fulfillment of every worthy hope, dream, and blessing she wants. I lastly have to thank my parents for teaching me how to be a good parent and how to love my children unconditionally. My in-laws for always being there for us. Aiden for being the best big brother to Stella and Bria. If you want that other brother, you need to talk to your father. Stella for being a better mommy than I am. And to Mason for giving me the greatest gift of all, 3 beautiful, amazing children. What more can a girl ask for? Maybe 4.
Mason, a few words at this time.
It's not a thought of my mind. Find someone else. Okay. In addition to the lovely story my wife just told as to how we decided to use the name Bria as a first name, I want to touch briefly on how it was really chosen. Knowing months in advance that our third child was going to be a girl, and her name would begin with the letter B in honor of her grandfather, Bert, one would think that the decision would be fast and simple with such a limited selection of names available. Such was not the case. My wife painstakingly searched numerous baby naming books, internet sites on a daily basis to find the perfect name. Our family and friends even went out of their way to offer us great names to use. Well, I would like to personally thank all the hundreds of people who offered their help. I want you all to know that the final decision really came down to just one person, me. Samantha would bombard me with names, and I would quickly reject them. But one day, Samantha finally wore me down with a name to use, and that name was Bria. Since that was the same process we used to select the names of Aiden and Stella, I'm sure we made the right decision. In contrast to the difficult task we had to come up with the first name, Samantha and I agreed right away that we wanted Farah to be her middle name, in honor of my grandmother, Frances Sharp. Actually, Samantha was the one who decided on the name without my opinion, but since Frances was from my side of the family, I'm going to take partial credit on coming up with the name. Frances Sharp was my father's mother. Aside from her teaching me the joys of taking cruises, the love of sports, and the smarts on how to gamble, she was a very strong-willed person who told you the truth, whether you liked it or not. And she always made sure to keep the family together. I have no clue as to what books or the internet say as to the meaning of the names Farah or Frances. But I do know that if Bria Farah Sharp has a little Frances in her, I will be entirely grateful that my wife was somehow, some way, able to convince me to have the third child.
Mazel tov to both, also to Shirley, great grandma,